Testing. Okay, great. Well, you join us here for another IDL finals, IDL online finals night. And it's just a cup final that we have to bring you tonight. Just the one game. Dan Russell takes on Keith Wright.
All right, we all set, yeah? Yeah, good luck, Keith. Good game, mate. All the best then, mate. These are the ones away then.
And it'll be Keith Wright to get us underway.
That's 100.
And a few technical issues off camera, but hopefully they'll be okay. So, good final upcoming here between two very talented players.
140.
And just keep your fingers crossed that the internet connections are going to survive this. Hopefully they will.
85.
And a good final in store because both players are generally averaging in the mid-70s sort of range. Not much to choose between them. So it should be a really competitive fixture, this.
134.
And Dan Russell, well, he is in very strong form indeed because on Monday he won the Southwark Open.
85.
Run by the IDL and Paul Butler doing a fantastic job as always. And he beat Cameron Crabtree in the final.
140.
With darts like that, he is off to a flyer. On to 87 after 9 darts. What a good standard and what a good start this is.
43.
Keith Wright, Division 2 runner-up in the IDL Online League this season. Double 18 for Russell. Double 9.
78.
Yep. Had an opportunity there for an 11 and a 12 darter and a leg which Wright started.
100.
Second ton of the leg for Wright, but we'll have to hope that Russell doesn't convert this 9. Done the hard part. Double 4. Chasing around now.
5.
Well, perhaps a surprising opening here for Wright. Should get a dart at the bullseye.
63.
Good effort. Good effort. Back for double 2 though for Russell. Could have been 11 darts this leg. Getting closer. Can he use those as markers to rebound in? Yeah. And he does.
4 in 3 though.
He does. 4 in 3. Yes, very good. 18 darter to get us underway. It's a break of throw. And it'll be Dan Russell who will get us underway in this second leg. Yep, Southwark Open champion on Monday overcame Rob Magwood, Ben West, and Francesco Rascini. Sorry, God.
100.
Apologies, Francesco. Just completely butchered your name. Of course, Francesco will be at Lakeside in the rearranged Lakeside in the spring. So that was a good scalp for Russell. And in the quarterfinals, he beat Carlos Husbands, averaging 79, a couple of 180s there, and Andrew Pakin, averaging 72.
60.
And Dan Russell, of course, 5th in the Premier Division this season in the online
134.
IDL League. And, well, with darts like that, I mean, it just goes to show what the standard was like, really.
55.
No troubles for Wright in this second leg. Russell already hitting his form in this 1st to 7 contest.
44.
And if you are watching, do leave a comment in the chat and we will give you a shout out, of course. Do subscribe while you're here. More in-person streaming and virtual streaming as well throughout the season. Now that we're allowed to again. Russell just looking to leave himself handily placed.
80. 100.
Third ton of the match for Wright. Does get himself down to a finish, but Russell just needs tops now for a 17 darter and a hold throw. Double 10.
48.
Well, a couple of chances there. This is on for Wright. Oh, he wanted treble 17.
Oh, 84.
Yes, wanted the bullseye to leave double 8. But it's double 5 then for Russell for 2-0. Is that a good marker?
5.
Oh, so he's had opportunities. So this is a real opportunity for Wright to equalise. He wants tops to do so.
59 in 2.
Well, that's lovely.
Yeah,
Opportunity presented itself and he took it. So 2 breaks to throw in as many legs. We're back at all square at 1 apiece. Bit of information about Keith Wright.
100.
Who gets us underway with a nice ton there. Division 2 runner-up. 6 wins, 1 loss. In the league format. Tell you a bit more about that campaign in a second.
26.
But in the cup, which of course this is the final of, beat Nick Sheldrick 7-2.
60.
Paul Penfold, who we saw last night, averaging 72 against him to win 7-4. And then another 7-4 win over Scott Artist, averaging 74.
85.
So, yeah, really, really good standard.
58.
Consistent darts from Wright, and he's averaging that sort of mid-70s ballpark that we predicted, and that's what Russell's been doing as well. So
85.
I anticipate this going all the way. That would be my prediction at the early stage of this
60.
one. But let's see. First to 7, so long way to go. Both should feel a bit more settled now, given they've both won a leg.
137. Last.
And that is a really good turn from Russell.
60.
Both on bogey numbers, would you believe? Russell with the slight advantage, especially if he can find a treble.
43. $78.
Well found last dart there from Wright. Gets him down to a 2-dart combination. Russell started on the bullseye there because of course 25 keeps your checkout hopes alive.
Ah. 80.
Well, it's a good effort. Stone's double 10 right.
That's 85.
And he does get there.
Yeah, good darts.
Very good darts.
Done.
Very good darts indeed. Highest checkout of the match, of course. Still early days. Wright holds his throw. That's the first hold of throw in this match. Both averaging in the mid-70s.
$60. $100.
Keith Wright, runner-up in Division 2. His 6 wins.
58.
Came over Craig Kingstree, Danny Moore, Darryl Clark, Gary Barham,
45.
and Andrew Pakin. Apologies, Andrew. An 8-4 defeat to Adam Gawthorpe.
85.
And I believe Adam went on to win the second division, hence he was
81.
runner-up. And of course, we are taking new
80.
new sign-ups for this season.
100.
Both at the in-person venues, that's at the Royal Surrey Snooker Club in Morden, and the Spots and Stripes at London Bridge. So
42.
do look us up if you want to sign up to those.
90.
That's a lovely last dart from Wright. Gets him handily placed on 85 after 15. On the Russell throw, remember. So
23.
bit of pressure here on Russell. He does like treble 15, but wants double 8 now.
69.
Yeah, he found treble 18 very well, and Wright's had a dart there to break the throw again and potentially double his lead. We'll feel relatively confident that he'll be back for double 8, and he will be.
28.
Russell can't quite find the targets. Wright is looking to
12.
mop up, which he can't. So Russell again looking for the bullseye. Can't find it, so Wright will be back for double 2.
49. That's 4 in 1.
And he does get there. And that is another break of throw. 22 darter. And it'll be Wright, who's now throwing for a 4-1 advantage. First 7, remember.
30.
Dan Russell has played very well this season. 5th in the Premier Division. Had a win over Scott Artis, 8-4. Couple of draws against Nick Sheldrick and Lee Andrews.
60.
An 83 average against Lee Andrews. Lee Andrews, who's in Q School
22.
action tomorrow, who we wish well. And a couple of defeats to Tom Riding and Paul Penford, who we both saw last night. Tom Riding, of course, the grand champion.
26. 100.
Scoring stats, Keith Wright's had 7 tons. Dan Russell's had 4 tons and 2 scores of 140 or more.
100.
Make that 5 tons.
41.
And hello to Charlie the Boss Gray. Thank you ever so much.
140.
Watching as always. Dan Russell's found his range once again. Good friends is Charlie with Keith Wright. So he's cheering him on.
I'll find it. $58.
Russell will have another go at 117. Wright is not on a finish.
100.
8th ton of the match for Keith Wright. Russell wants 117. Only one treble needed in this combination. It needs to be treble 19. Well, it won't go now, so
43.
2 bites of the cherry at this one for Wright. Starts on the 18s quite rightly. They stay there. Wanted 2. 2 of those for double 10.
88.
Leaves himself tops, but this is a good opportunity for Russell to potentially break back.
Yeah. 34.
Well, wanted tops. Couldn't find it. Same target for
41.
Wright. And he does get there in a leg where he was trailing. And he came back into it very, very well indeed. Another 22 darter, and Wright leads 4-1 in this first to 7 cup final. The IDL online finals.
90. 32. 134. Good ass.
Well, great cover shooting from Dan Russell. That's been a real strength of his game so
60.
far in this match. And he's going to need that. He's found 3 trebles so far in this leg already. We'll just hope to try and hold his throw here. And then try and apply some pressure on the right throw in the next leg. That's what he'll be thinking.
140.
And the 134 backed up by the 140. So Russell's now found that purple
60.
patch of form. Digging on his reserves. He's a very talented player. Of course, it would be remiss of me not to mention the fact that he was a tour card holder 2013 to 2014.
77.
The highlight of that was probably, I would argue, playing at the Dutch Darts Masters where he took on Mervyn King.
140.
That's a lovely visit
Yeah,
from Wright, his first 140 of this contest, but it's Russell who's got darts here for a 14 darter. He'll take a 15 and then he'll hope to ride that wave.
60 in 3.
And he does
Good
do,
enough.
so that is a 15 darter. That's the best leg of the match. And onwards we go. Now this is the key leg for Russell, you feel. Dan Russell played at the UK Open. The UK Open is my favourite event, I have to say. Played in 2012 at a much missed
140.
venue, Bolton.
Yeah, good luck.
And that's a lovely way for Keith Wright to kick off this 7th leg in a leg which he knows is crucial in this match. It's the crucial middle phase of this contest.
100.
And that's a nice reply from Russell.
121.
And Wright has found his scoring boots all of a sudden in this quite crucial leg. Both seem to have settled down, which is good.
$100.
Well, all the scores so far in this leg have been over 100. Very, very good to see.
140.
Oh, this is this is a very high standard we're watching here now. So, Wright's on to a finish after 9 darts. Looks like Russell's going to apply some pressure. He may well fill it up.
180.
Yes,
Good answer.
you love to see it. Well, what a fantastic leg this is. So, Right, will he go tops? Oh no, goes the traditional route.
Oh, rubbish. 41.
That's the first score of under 100 in this leg. Russell wants 1-2-1 to try and level things up. To get within 1 rather. Treble 17 needed.
96.
And the picture's just faded there. So apologies about that. So 59 needed for Wright. Tops now. Double 10.
That's 59 in 3.
Well, a 15 dart leg
Good dice.
of his own for Wright in response to the 15 darter from Dan Russell, and that gives him a very commanding, you have to say, 5-2 advantage at this point. Great to see both players producing some of their best stuff here.
85.
I'm not sure whether this is Dan Russell's streaming debut. I know Keith has done a bit with Darts Planet TV before.
60.
It is their debut on my stream, so most welcome. That was a very good leg of darts. Just some 2
100.
back-to-back 15 darters, so it's very strong. Yeah, it's very strong.
45. $60. Oh, 43.
Well, Russell with the advantage here, looking to just hold throw. And then needs to try and find
100.
a rabbit out of the hat on Keith
81.
Wright's throw. It's only broken Wright's throw once in this contest. Wright has broken the Russell throw twice. It's proving to be the difference.
Ah.
2 treble 20s there needed for double 18.
118.
But a 118 is the next best prize there for Russell.
140.
And that is a timely 140, his 4th of this match. So, will he go straight at this, Russell? No, chooses to split. So now double 16.
Six.
Well, this will be some outshot. Highest outshot of this contest is an 85. That was from Wright. This is still on. Wants treble. Oh, okay. First one was actually in the bullseye, so he was actually going for 2 balls and double
92.
16. But that's a very good visit from Wright. And Russell will know that there is a lot of pressure now all of a sudden on this 32. And it needs to go.
No score.
And it doesn't go, so it's tops needed for Wright for 6-2. A third break of throw.
That's 40 and 1.
And his finishing has been very strong, hasn't it? And that is a 19 dart break of throw. And suddenly now, Wright is throwing for the cup. Because it is the best of 13. First to 7. Cheered on by Charlie the Boss Gray in the
70.
chat. Much appreciated, Charlie. Thank you for watching. Yes, got a few tournaments coming up. Well, obviously there's my league campaign at Morden, which I don't think many people are interested in, to be honest. But,
100.
Which I play the IDL at Morden. So
Oh, rubbish. 24.
so we're doing a bit of that. Going to Bognor Regis hopefully on the 22nd of January. To stream there, and hopefully in Reading in June.
93.
And hopefully some finals nights as well for the IDL.
95.
So lots going on after a couple of years of purely virtual stuff. It's nice to get back into venues filming once again.
58.
Russell is applying some pressure here on the right throw.
41.
And if Russell can stick in a big score here, he may be able to keep his hopes alive. He needs to win 5 legs in a row now, so it's going to be a very tall order.
46. That's 180.
Well, what a time to find
great
your first maximum
Sure.
of this final. Both averaging in the mid-70s. Wright just found the big scores at the right time and the big finish and the finishing
60.
as well. And this 91 now is all that stands between him and lifting the cup. So
51.
just leaves himself handily placed. He was looking for the bullseye to leave double 16. Looks like Russell's halved his score there with that.
75.
Tops then for the title for Wright. He's been deadly on this double. Not there though, so he just looks to mop up. Double 10.
20.
Tournament darts.
What's that?
Tournament darts. Will Wright get any more in this leg? 16 would leave the bull.
Oh, that is a poor dart, Daniel. That's a poor dart.
Oh, sorry, it was actually single 19 with the
32.
first dart. Apologies. So more tournament darts here. I think that's double.
Oh, even worse. No score. Baller.
Wright telling himself off. 37 remaining for Russell. It's getting a bit tense. You can just feel it, can't you? Hardest double to find is the last one to get over the line.
I'm 16 and 2. Yes. Yeah, mate.
Okay, so that was 5 double 16 for Dan Russell there, and he gets us underway in this 10th leg. Sorry, the latency there on the
30.
connection is just a bit slow, so apologies about that.
81. $100.
Well, Russell broke the right throw there for the second time.
100.
And now has the unenviable task to try and win the next 4 legs without reply in order to win this cup final.
45.
No trouble there. If Wright can find a treble a turn, he will be winning and being triumphant here. You
60.
feel it will be certainly very difficult for Russell to get back on terms. But Russell looking good. Looking very good here on this turn.
140.
Yeah, fantastic visit. That's his 5th 140 of this contest. Scoring stats, Russell's had 13 tons
60.
to Wright's 10. 5 140s to Wright's 4, and both have had a maximum. So not too much to choose between them. Both have had a 15 darter, of course.
81.
And it's Russell who's down to a finish first here.
100.
An 11th ton for Wright. Halves his score. Bit of pressure on this 105 now. Looks good to me. Wanted tops.
65.
That was a dart to survive and make it 6-4. This is for the title.
Oh, 80.
So close. So close. You can hear the frustration. Russell wants tops
40 and one.
and he finds tops.
Yeah.
And now it's 6-4. I just need to cough. Apologies. This final is still alive. Russell is drawing on all his reserves and experience that he's picked up through the years on the PDC Pro Tour and
26.
Challenge Tours. Of course, Q School starts tomorrow. And Dan Russell has had success there
85.
in the past. Just goes to show
60.
you can't have success at Q-School, of course, unless you do have reserves on which to draw on. So
100.
treble a turn here for Russell. He's applying
81.
the pressure that he needs if he's going to stay in this contest. He still needs to win the next 3 legs, remember. But you do feel the momentum has swung his way. Wright has had a handful of darts. Sorry, the picture's just frozen there. Oh, there we go.
39.
Back again, that's good. And Wright's going to have to put those to the back of his mind.
180. Right up.
And I think he's done that with that maximum. His second maximum of this match. Great time to find it. He'll be frustrated that he hasn't been able to kill this off right, but he has
100.
set himself up very nicely because he's got 6 darts from 154. This will be some way to do it.
122.
What a fantastic setup that is. He will be back for double 16. More tournament
100.
darts incoming.
Yeah.
Russell does what he can. 3 tons in this leg
That's
for him, but
32
it's
in
double
one.
16 for Wright. Double 16, Keith
Yeah, good
Wright.
odds, mate.
And
Cheers,
that
mate. I
is a
think
16
You let me off a
darter
few times early
in
doors.
order to lift
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cup title. Congratulations
doubles
to
for
Keith
Doug.
Wright. Great game from both of
Well,
those two.
yeah.
Let me just fade
Yeah.
them down
The way you started off.
and they can have a nice chat. Both averaging in the mid-70s. Really, really good effort from both players. A really tightly fought contest. It's just what we predicted and just what the IDL IDL Online League is all about. We are taking new members at the moment, so do search IDL Darts. You can find the description in this video or search for IDL_darts on Twitter, and Paul Butler will be able to help you. Both players had a 15 darter each, and Russell had 16 tons to Keith Wright's 12, 5 ton 40s, 4 ton 40s for Wright, 2 maximums those there for Wright in that final leg, and really that was a really crucial 180 in that final leg, which set him up very, very nicely indeed. But Russell did show some fight there to prolong that match as well. So a really good contest. Thank you ever so much for watching. As always, do subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll be back very, very soon, hopefully in the coming weeks, for more darts from the local area. Thank you ever so much.